everyone, Dr. Yep here, host of Engineering Change Podcast. Coming up on episode 28 is the second of our two-part series featuring current and past participants in the National Science Foundation's Alliances for Graduate Education and the Professoriate, or AGEP, program. In just 2 days, episode 27, which was the first in this series, became one of our most downloaded episodes based on 7-day statistics. So thank you so much. I can't wait to share episode 28 with you, where we continued our conversation with our 8 AGEP Lighthouse beacons and discussed the need for institutions and organizations to address systemic barriers to not only representational diversity, but also equity, inclusion, and belonging.
And so in general, the science community hasn't necessarily been welcoming, particularly for minorities, much less Black women who are even in these particular fields. And so my question is always, how are you retaining individuals in your programs? And even for those who actually graduate, no one has addressed the mental health aspects of that or addressed their wellness in terms of those people who have left the programs.
I could go a month or 2 months without seeing a person of color if I did not actively put myself in situations to be around other people, to hear their stories and realize that, it isn't just me who is dealing with these prelims, trying to figure out how to navigate the microaggressions that I was experiencing.
Yes.
And it really provided the covering that I felt like I got every day at an HBCU. And
right.
Not have that at a PWI.
We discussed the importance of including scholars' voices in developing and implementing strategies for their success.
One thing that I feel about our generation and like newer generations is that we know what we want. We will know what we need, and we say it. We say it all the time. And it's important to listen to be able to then accommodate that and work around that. And so we can actually build something that is supported, not just something that is a box that you have to fit.
And we talked about the importance of empathy and humanity in our teaching and our program administration.
She's giving me kind of free reign of the classroom. She's like, if you don't want to teach one day, and that's the other thing I really appreciate about this program is there's no one's really pushing you. They just go do as much as you want. Like if you're super motivated to teach this and do it this way and do that, go for it. But if you're really busy with your personal life, go for it. So they're still acknowledging that for humans as well. Like just the way we should acknowledge that our students are humans and have outside lives and outside barriers and conflicts and things like that.
Every now and then, we'll start the class with just, hey, let's do a rose and a thorn. Like what's your highlight for the week? And then what's your low point for the week? And sometimes we do get those students who really are going through some things, and then that is their opportunity to share. And then other people in the class can then relate. And then now, we have a different way of connecting. And it kind of brings down some of our walls.
There's so much more that we couldn't cover in this trailer, so be sure to grab a latte and join us for episode 28 of Engineering Change beginning Wednesday, October 26th. Be sure to subscribe to Engineering Change on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Pandora, or wherever you get your podcasts. And join me for a new episode every other Wednesday thereafter. Visit engineeringchangepodcast.com for more information or to share an idea or a question for a future episode. Until then, I look forward to engineering change with you.